Alright guys, good morning. It is day, I'm not fully sure. We had a great day yesterday, hanging out with family up in the Front Range. Went down to Boulder, had some dinner, didn't really do much recording, we were just kind of hanging out. And we came up into Rocky Mountain National Park last night for sunset, and the main part, like to get to Trail Ridge Road, was closed, and we didn't really have enough time to go in through one of the alternate entry routes. So we ended up just finding a massive herd of elk down in the meadow, shot some photos, hung out, and then we actually stayed the night at a Baptist church that allows people to camp in the parking lot. And we took what would be probably the coldest showers I think we've ever taken. It was like high 50s, the sun was down, the water in our tank was freezing cold. And it got pretty cold last night in the van. So morale is at an all-trip low, but we're driving through Rocky Mountain right now. We are going to head to Denver after this to get lunch with my buddies Adrian and Aaron, and then we're heading out east to Kansas. So we'll get there. We'll get there. Things will turn around. Last night was supposed to be our last night in the camper. We had made it from Texas through Arizona to the literal desert of Moab, and we'd slept in the van fine. We had all of our fans running. You know, it was a little warm at times, but it cooled off. But leave it to western Kansas to just have the worst weather out of every place we've been to. Love Kansas, love the people on it. Obviously, that's where I met Megan at. Dude, this weather out here is something else. We tried going to bed last night. We pulled into town. We ate at one of our favorite old restaurants. And we called it a night at like 10 o'clock. We took showers, called it a night. Dude, it was 88 degrees at like 10:30, 11 o'clock. The sun had been down for hours. And it was not getting any cooler. All four of us, Megan and I and the dogs, were just like dying. We laid in bed for 2 hours. The dogs were panting the whole time. And there was no sign of it cooling off. I think the coolest it was supposed to get was like 78 degrees. So we pulled the ripcord. We stayed at just a seedy, just awful hotel, but it had air conditioning and it had a shower. So I still feel accomplished. Like we stayed in the van for many days, but one day less. Is what it is. We're gonna be staying with family for the next couple of days, so we won't be doing too much like video stuff, but probably check in a couple times on that final drive back to West Virginia. See ya.
I've been looking for a reason.
Alright guys, it is day 18 or 19 I believe, and we are headed home. We spent the last couple days here in Topeka hanging out with some family. We had a great time, the dogs had a great time, and we are headed home. We've got about 14 and a half hours between us and West Virginia, and we're headed that way now. So, trip ended up being like a little bit different than what we had planned out, you know, because of the heat and all that. But we got to spend more time with family, which is never a bad thing. So, almost there. See you guys in a bit.
Even in the witching hour, I say that this tradition might come me. So let's wake 'em up. I'll wake 'em up, my sleeping dogs. Honestly, I need honesty, because it always takes the piss out of me. I don't need a reason to get happy. Didn't think I wanted to, but I'm gonna face my face and wake 'em up. I'll wake 'em up, my sleeping dogs.
Alright, we are here at the last little section of our trip. We are in Moorhead, Kentucky. We always stop here. I think we've stopped here like every time we've driven anywhere. It's like 3.5 hours from Fairmont, and it has a cookout and a Fazoli's. Almost home. The dogs are getting hyped. I think they know that eventually they're going to have a house to go back to. But they're so tired. Everyone's tired, but
I've been looking for a reason to look the other way. Been waiting here forever. It's getting old, it's getting late. Even in the dead.
Alright guys, after 14 something hours today, maybe 90 hours of the trip, we are finally back home in West Virginia. We had a great time. The dogs had a great time. A little tired. Yeah, it's a really fun trip. Looking forward to doing something like that again next year, and hopefully sneak in a couple more weekend trips, maybe a beach trip next month. But for now, I'm going to rest. I'm going back to work tomorrow. We're going to sleep. And the dogs are going to get baths because they are extra stinky. So, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you sometime here soon. Bye.
See ya.